Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading, and this is going to be for the week of February the 22nd, and we're using the Mystical Healing Reading Cards by Ina Segal. And you can use this as a pick a card reading, 1, 2, or 3, or you could use it as a blended reading for the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for the beginning of the week, I'm going to be taking a card from the top, card number 1. Middle of the week, I'm going to be taking a card from the center, which will be card number 2. And the end of the week, I'm going to take the bottom card, okay, which will be card number 3. Okay, and let's see what we have here. Well, we start the week off, or for those of you that took card number 1, we have Transform Anger. And guess what? We had that last week, and I believe it was in exactly the same position. So what this is telling me is that someone is not releasing their anger. Okay, someone is holding on to something that's been painful. As you can see, this woman's looking down. There's dark clouds surrounding her, and she's just in her mind. Her eyes are closed like she's deep in thought. And a lot of us spend way too much time in our heads, and myself included. I'm a Gemini, and I never stop thinking. And what this card is wanting us to do is to transform this anger into something else, something more positive, something creative. And like I was saying last week, artists use painful experiences and their anger, to fuel their creativity. And that's exactly what this is about. Also, maybe take your anger and, form it into something of a self-help type of channel here on YouTube, something you've experienced that was painful. I'm sure other people out there, could use your support and your knowledge and whatever it was that happened. But don't just allow this anger to be seething within inside you and fester, because I'll tell you, anger causes other illnesses within the body. Where the mind goes, the body follows. And, holding onto this anger is not a healthy thing to do. So you've got to realize, what is it you're angry about? Who is it that you're angry with? Okay, and what would it take for you to release and let go of the anger? And who are you blaming for something? Because when we put the blame on everyone else, we don't look at ourselves and, maybe see that we might have played a part in something. So you want to take some deep breaths and calm yourself whenever you feel anger, okay? And, imagine your anger in the shape of something that's more controllable, okay? Because when we allow anger to take hold of us and we feel like we're out of control, it's so hard to get grounded and get back to, feeling calm. So it's easier to try to, recognize the anger as soon as it starts before it snowballs into, like maybe something that you don't want to say that you'll regret later. But if there's anything that's not working in your life, you need to take responsibility and steps to change whatever that is. Okay? And you can no longer use anger, to give you a sense of pride or feel justified in criticizing other people or putting other people down or resenting other people. We have to take accountability for what's causing our anger, what we can do about our anger, and we need to release this anger. And then in the middle of the week, or for those of you that took card number 2, it says it's a no. And this is number 16 for those of you who do numerology. So if it's saying it's a no, then I'm thinking that it's a no. So I'm not sure if people that chose card number 2 had a specific question in mind, or, in the middle of the week, maybe something is going to come up for us where, the answer is going to be no. Whatever you're trying to create right now, the timing is off. That's what this card's trying to tell us. If you're constantly hitting roadblocks, it's because you're either focusing on the wrong thing, or the person you're trying to create, okay, might be wrong as well, okay? A business relationship or something that you're not ready or unsuitable for at this point. It's not meant for you to be in this situation. So if you've been back and forth in your mind about something and you're doubtful and you're not sure and you're looking for a sign, this card is a sign, you know, to let you know that, you know, even if whatever this is that's not working out right now, doesn't mean it's not going to work out. It's just that the timing is off for whatever it is. You need to relax and stop trying to push or force things to happen. Because, you know, when we force things, when we try to force a door open that's not meant for us, we're not going to have any luck for it. And it's just going to be one struggle after the other. This resistance comes from, you know, higher beings, because you need to bring the focus back to yourself and become aware of which aspects you need to mature. So you might not be ready for something just yet. You may need to do some further studying. You may need to, you know, have some more experience with it. But if you continue to push, the result could even be harmful to you. So give yourself some time to focus on a new direction for now. Not saying that whatever this isn't going to work out in the future, but for right now. And this card also asks you to practice tuning in and saying no to opportunities and requests from others, which compromise your integrity. So maybe something will come along that seems desirable for you in the middle of the week, but, you know, it's not something that, you know, would be, how could I say it? It wouldn't be something that would be honorable for you to do, for lack of a better word. You want to make sure that you're not doing something to win at all costs, even if it means compromising, you know, your integrity and stuff. You don't want to do that, or risking your reputation over something. This could mean letting go of a relationship where you're feeling drained. And we all know those people in our lives, whether it's our friends, family, coworkers, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, spouse. We all know those energy vampires out there. You know, and you're also being asked to say no to unhealthy food and drinks and substances, as well as any activities that waste your time and sap your energy. You can also say no with a kind heart, knowing that you are looking after yourself. So it's not mean to say no. We have to have boundaries. We can't say yes to everyone and everything. We got to think of ourselves as well. That's part of self-love and self-respect, knowing when to say no. There's a lot of people out there that have a problem with saying no because they're worried they'll feel like an outcast, or no one will like them, or somebody's going to think that they're mean. So be it. I mean, if someone truly cares about you as a person and you tell them no, they will understand. They will understand. Only people that are selfish would expect you to say yes and get angry if you say no at something. So you got to think about yourself in the situation. And then the last card, card number 3, or the end of the week, it says, ennoble your soul. And this is a very serious card. You have an angel here and then an angel upside down here. Or is this a saint? I'm not sure. But we have 2 people here, 2 women. You know, one is holding a mask and one is holding a candle. What an interesting deck of cards this is. And if you want to see the entire deck, it is on my playlist, so you can check it out there. But this card here, you know, is different moments in your life. You know, you may feel lost and desire help from the higher angelic beings. Yet, have you ever thought about the possibility that we are all on a journey of evolution, and that how you behave, how you treat others, think, and feel impacts whether these higher beings have the possibility to evolve? Okay, for instance, you have a guardian angel. The angel respects your free will and can only help you if you're open and receptive to this help. And we have to ask for help from the angelic realm. They don't just, you know, intervene without us asking. Okay? This angel's with you in every incarnation. okay, holding the threads of your karma, and has to go through all of your ups and downs with you. So I mean, we all have a guardian angel by our side, but very few of us take advantage of the spiritual realm for when we need answers or need guidance. I can't picture my life without asking for angelic guidance on a daily basis. I really can't. And you know, you're being asked to bring your attention towards ennobling yourself, and by focusing on creating more loving relationships with those around you, becoming more kind and selfless, communicating with your angels on a daily basis and asking how you can be of service to others rather than how you could get more for yourself. And it's important to ask. It's important to ask, you know, what could I learn from the situation? Where should I focus my energy? Should I do this? Should I do that? I'll tell you, the questions are endless for me on a daily basis. And you'll see the signs. You will get a sign, whether it's in your, you know, your dreams at night, where the answer will come to you that way, or maybe an animal crossing your path, or it could be synchronicities, it could be triple digits. I mean, there's so many ways that the spiritual realm communicates with us when we're asking the questions. You know, so it's time for you to receive higher wisdom and act in an honorable way to anyone who is around you, no matter how they are behaving. So you may have a situation at the end of the week where maybe someone is mistreating you, and you're going to be tempted to, you know, fight back or to get even or to be vindictive. Don't. Step back, take a few deep breaths. If someone is behaving badly, maybe they're having a bad day, maybe they're going through something in your life you don't know anything about. You know, we're all in different circumstances, not to excuse or enable bad behavior. I don't want you to think I'm saying that, but basically, step back. Don't react. Don't do anything that is going to compromise your reputation or your integrity. And of course, if you don't know what to do about a situation, ask your angels for a sign. Ask them for some type of synchronicity that's going to, you know, bring that answer to you, because they are more than willing to help you. But like I said, you need to ask. Otherwise, you know, they're not going to intervene. So, you know, take some time out for yourself to think and speak to the angelic realms. And you'd be surprised, you know, when you communicate, you'll get answers. Believe me, you will get answers. And the more you do this, the more it'll seem like second nature to you. Some people think it's silly. I personally don't think it's silly. I think it's very valuable. I think it's silly when people don't take advantage of speaking to their angels and their higher sources. So, very, very interesting week for you. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.